Money, 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 money. Ow! Money! Money, money, money. Shimmy. Okay, enough of that. Speaking of money, some of y'all have been donating to my ministry, and I just want to say thank you. You've cashed out me, you sent me your checks, and it's so much appreciated. I need the money to pay bills, and so it's going for a good cause. I can eat. But I just wanted to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I pray that the seed that you've actually sent, that God blesses you exceedingly and abundantly over all that you could ever think, ask, or imagine, according to his riches and glory, and that he give you back whatever you've given to me or in faith, 10, 50, or 100-fold. Again, thank you so much. Y'all, let's get to our text. Talking about Solomon, the wisest man in the world, he asked God for two things, and two things only. You know what he asked for? According to Proverbs 30, verses 7 through 9, he said, God, I beg two favors from you. This is the New Living Translation. He said, let me have them before I die. First, help me never to tell a lie. When was that ever your prayer? Second of all, he said, please give me neither poverty nor riches. Give me just enough to satisfy my needs. For if I grow rich, I may deny you and say, who is the Lord? Who needs him? I got this. But if I'm too poor, I may steal and thus insult God's holy name. I just asked for two things. Solomon, the wisest man that ever walked this earth, those were his two requests. I read that several years ago and I was like, oh, I'm never praying that. Absolutely not. I want to be rich. I'm tired of being poor. I grew up on welfare. I don't like it. And then those texts sat in my spirit and resonated to the point where I was like, wait a minute, I see where he was going with that. And I start making that my prayer. Y'all, I don't pursue after money. I don't pursue after fame or fortune. I pursue after the heart of God. I get it why people do. I get it why people pursue after money. Because according to Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 19, the Bible says, money answereth all things. When your refrigerator is broken down, your car is not working, you're hungry, you need money to answer all those occasions. It's a step up to the plate. And every one of those things require money in order to get those things taken care of or resolved, right? So I get it. I understand why people always want to stack their money. I was speaking to a gentleman, a brother that I was doing business with for a long time, for years. And I walked in, I was like, hey, bro, I'm here to pick up my order. He was like, John, hey, man, like, this working stuff is for the birds. I'm about to retire. I was like, oh, my goodness, you're about to retire? You're just in your 50s. He was like, yeah, I've had it. I was like, well, what you going to do in your retirement? He's like, I'm going to gamble, and get paid, win all this money, and I'm going to stack, and I'm going to get as much money as I can. What? That's your goal? Y'all, what are we doing? But that's the mindset of our churches and the people sitting in those pews. We got to be comfortable. We got to stack our IRAs, our 401ks, our retirement has to be solid. All of our checking accounts and our savings accounts, I need to pack that out. All of our investments, our portfolios has to stay in the green. I want to make sure I'm okay, I'm comfortable. So in order to make sure that happens, I got to pursue after the almighty dollar. We've just replaced God. Where have we gone? Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 through 21. It says, whatever you do, don't store up your treasures on earth, because moth and rust corrupts and consumes, and thieves break in to steal, but store up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth or rust even exist. They don't consume, and where thieves can't get in, they can't even get into heaven. So therefore, they cannot break in or steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where's your treasure? Man, I don't need money, y'all. What we need is faith. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6 says, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently, faithfully seek him. I don't need money. I need faith. Oh, yeah, it's true. Without money and a good credit score, it's impossible to please banks. I just got a brand new car to me, and the bank was like, what? Your credit score is shot. We don't trust you. It was 500. And I was like, I don't care what you say. God told me to come here and exchange my car, and that's why I'm here. And they're like, wow, no. I'm like, you say no, God says yes. I walked out of there with a brand new car with a credit score of 500. Lower payments and than my BMW that I used to trade into this new Nissan Murano. And drove off that lot that day after they filled it up with gas and cleaned it up. And I drove up out of there. They told me no. God says yes. I don't need money. You don't need money. What you need is faith.